Good afternoon, Holmes Road Church of Christ. I hope you're having a great Wednesday afternoon. The Lord just wanted to bring you a little devotional thought, help you along your way a little bit on this week. Hope to see you guys on Sunday. But as you know, a few weeks ago, we took a family vacation, and the first part of it, we went to Boston. If you saw the devotional last week, talked a little bit about Boston. But after we got done with Boston, we went to Maine, and we stayed a little bit on the beach there on the Atlantic coast. And I'm not much of a beach kind of guy. My wife, she loves it. She could live there on the beach if she could. Yeah, she just loves to sit out there all day in the sand and read. I enjoy the beach, just not all day long like that. I enjoy it for maybe about an hour or two, and I'm ready to move on and see the next thing. And so I enjoy it, but it's just for very short amounts, not like my wife can do. But anyways, we were at Maine, like I said, and there was a couple of days where we spent my wife just spent on the beach reading, and it was really hot. It was hot while we were there. Maine was actually setting records for how hot it was at the time we were there. And my wife, she just sat out there in the heat reading and enjoying, and the boys were having fun in the water on the shore and things. And I just decided to go look at some things, and I just decided to just kind of perch myself around and just kind of watch. And I watched the waves kind of ebb and flow onto the shore. And I just watched the waves come in, crash on the shore, and recede back. And I did that for a while. As the foaming surf retreated, I watched one particular spot that got my attention, where there were hundreds of, maybe even thousands of little tiny glistening pebbles. The water would crash on them, roll over them, and then retreat, and the sun would glisten off of their marbled surfaces. I watched that for quite a while, and then I went to inspect them a little bit closer. And I went and got on the rocks, and I picked up one of the pebbles, and I was amazed at how perfectly round and smooth the rock felt. Other rocks around Lansing or in New Mexico or Texas or the other places I've been, California, they're fashioned kind of like rocks like you would normally think. They were kind of hard and rough, but the ones I found there in Maine were very different on the coast there. This rock that I found in Maine, it was perfectly round, perfectly smooth, polished clean by the molding and the pounding of the constant adversity of the waves smashing on it time and time again. As I was admiring the old pebble for its incredible beauty and perfection there, I remembered an old hymn that we like to sing here at Holmes Road from time to time. And the words of the song are this: "When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul." Folks, we all have problems. We all have trials. This is a rough life we're in, and we live in dark and troubled times, and we live in a fallen world that is full of sin. We're surrounded by hard times and depressing circumstances. Some more so than others. I'm not saying I have it any rough than other people, but some people have it a lot harder than others. And like the song says, sorrows are like sea billows. They constantly hit us. And trials have a way of doing that. They hit us constantly. But like that rock that I found in Maine, it also has a way of shaping you and perfecting you to incredible beauty, like that little sea pebble in Maine. The ocean pebble was fashioned into a beautiful rock, more beautiful than any other rock I've ever seen in this Americas, because of the constant pounding from the ocean waves. In John chapter 14 and verse 6, Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." When we hold on to that through the tough times, we'll come out of the trial on the other end better off than before. I think the lesson of the rock is what James, the lesson of the rock that I learned in Maine, is what James was talking about in James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4. It says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you may know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." The ocean pebble I found in Maine had persevered the trials of having the ocean waves crash on it time and time again. And it had become a very gorgeous rock, perfectly finished, more polished and perfect than any rock I've ever seen before. Let your daily trials and the problems and the pains that you face every day do the same thing to you. God says that these trials are given to us to perfect us, to make us mature and complete, lacking nothing in our faith. I know it's not fun in the trials. I'm not sitting here pretending that you're going to pray, "Oh Lord, give me problems." It's not fun when you're in the trial, but Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And He is using the crashing of the waves of your trials right now to polish you and to perfect you so that you can be an incredible member of His body, that you can be an incredible member of His family. I can find peace in that. When I have trials and troubles in this world, it's not fun, but I can find peace in that, and I can find hope in that, and I can find even, yes, joy in that. And so I know that you can too. I hope to see you soon, Holmes Road, and I hope that message was a benefit to you, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.